And now Himashima, the rock pillar, who's deemed to be the strongest, is voiced by Gintoki? Best anime ever! It was great to see the introduction of the pillars again, now in anime form. For anime viewers, they are interested to see their depth and personality. For us manga readers, we are praying that those faces will return alive and well. We already lost Shinobu. Let's not lose anyone anymore. Unfortunately, the recent development is filled with death flags, and Kokushibo, now in his possibly, and hopefully, final form, will make sure at least one will die. This chapter did not ease my fear, but the cliffhanger has a sign of hope, even if it results to sacrifice. The chapter's cover once again tells a story in the same setting with the same two characters, Tokito and Genya. I like the fact Genya is now the one helping Tokito. It parallels to the last chapter's cover, only the role has been reversed. It creates a tender moment of camaraderie, assisting to get back to the fight. It's worth noting that Genya taped up Tokito's right hand with his sword. It's the only way for him to grip tightly, so that's smart thinking. After the tenderness, it's all fear factor challenge. The last chapter stunned me with the sudden attack that took Himashima and Sanemi by surprise thanks to Kokushibo's abs. I mean, look at those pecs. Joking aside, I thought taking slashes were bad enough, but there's one more thing. Sanemi's two fingers were cut off as well. It actually stunned me since the series carefully makes these sort of damages crucial as any other. Usually, you see a series treating a moment of losing limb as minor or whatever, but here, it's like real life. It's damn scary. What's even scarier is that Sanemi was going to lose far more and much more fatal if it wasn't for Himashima's chain to lessen the damage. I suppose this means it was a close call, but even then, he still lost something, let alone taking a beating. It becomes a lot more worrisome when Sanemi begins to lose confidence in his ability. And on one hand, it's nice of him to be concerned with Himashima's safety. He's really not the dirtbag that the anime reminded me again. On the other hand, his shaky confidence makes me believe he will pull a sacrifice to aid everyone. In other words, his death flag is far above everyone else's. I have speculated before that maybe other pillars could join in to assist, mainly Ginyu and Tanjiro. Sure enough, so does one of the sisters of Ubuyashiki family, as she wants to send them. However, Kiriya declines, confident that those pillars are enough and will win. It is reassuring that they have a chance to win, but it's terrifying as well. While not exactly guaranteed, the opportunity for backup is gone. The fans are to believe that there will be no more addition, no more help. With this current situation, the possibility of at least one death is critical. The action engaged, and as far as one-sided goes, is pretty tense. Normally, this would have been the usual pattern of one has the upper hand, so enter the next form. But since Kokushibo has been a dominant force from the get-go, I was absorbed by the intensity, not to mention the chance of death has me convinced to be afraid. Be very afraid. Although he is clearly overpowered, the pillars have to be completely invasive, which changes the flow in a good way. It gets you on the edge of your seat. Himashima does well to invade. Sanemi, however, does not. As if his death flag wasn't high enough, the intensity of Kokushibo's barrage of moon breathing, which by the way, pretty damn cool, builds the moment of Sanemi's demise. There's so much to cringe out of fear. Sanemi's decline in agility only makes it worse. At one point, it looked like he dodged the waning moon swaths, but the pattern of his attack is so random, it eventually catches him. This is some kind of Ninja Gaiden nonsense. If you never played that game, good. It's hard as hell. Actually, the game is pretty fun, but my god, that game is frustrating. The tension rises as Sanemi slowly enters his deathbed. I have to say, it's somewhat crushing to read Himashima's cry for him. They had a rough start, as you've seen in the flashback, but it couldn't be any friendlier today. I also have to say, the artwork of the action sequence is great, mainly on all moon-breathing forms. It's a barrage of moons coming at you with a ridiculous pattern or lack of. The single page of drilling slashes left me on the edge of my seat. Normally, I would think, he won't die here, it's just a farce. And while it can't be seen as such, my mind wasn't processing that. That's how invested I am in this fight. That distracted my thought process. That's a good thing. Fortunately, he does get rescued in time, by Tokito no less. What a huge sign of relief. I would have liked for Genya to save him, but there's something else in store, so it's fine. One way or another, a save is a save. With Genya, he's struggling with fear, and his confidence is slipping. I don't know if it was intentional, but within the same chapter, the brothers have confidence issues. You know what they say, blood is thicker than water. It's hard to be upset with him since he was quickly defeated and nearly got killed in seconds. That will kill all motivations and confidence. He wants to help, but he despises himself for being weak. When in doubt, leave it to Tanjiro to give a friend an inspiring advice. I like how the advice encouraged the weak that is backed up with his past moments. It's a great reflection of the underdog's tale, a theme that has been carried faithfully throughout the journey. Tanjiro's battle with Upper Moon 6, one in which left me with an astonishing, rewarding feeling. I know it's going to be a while to see it animated, but when that time comes, it's going to be amazing. Anyway, it's believable to me, so it can't translate well to Genya. The idea is, the weak has his own perk, and that is the element of surprise. The weak may be ignored, but their enemy won't see it coming. It is true, when they don't expect much, let alone being cocky, this awakens Genya to not only go for it, but consume the sword. It's a huge gamble and very concerning considering that Muzan could end up controlling his body 100%. But I am thrilled to see him to shine next time. This was a solid chapter with solid artwork. The battle is brewing up for a climactic end, whenever that will be, and that highly likely includes death. Sanemi's life had me shaken, but fortunately he survived. Even so, his death flag remains the highest. Genya's spotlight is next, assumingly so, based on the cliffhanger and his reaction that suggests a power-up. I hope it is good enough to land a hit on Kokoshibo, the man who is barely touched by anything. Will this increased power do the trick? Or not? Anything is possible, and that's where the hype is at. And that will do it for the review. I hope you enjoyed this one. This series is really building up the anticipation of one of these characters will die. I don't even know what to choose if you were to force me to choose. But my god, this battle just keeps getting crazier. What do you think of this chapter? Who do you expect to die? Share your thoughts in the comment section. If you like this and want more of this, subscribe to my channel, and my world will be yours to stay. Until next time. Take care.